Je viens d'en acheter.
Lovely. He's just bought one.
Il vient d'en acheter.
He's just bought me one.
Crikey. Il vient de m'en acheter.
Good. So you can mentally think, whilst I'm not confusing the two, the relationships pen, this relationships idea is still useful as an idea when you have little and large, because sometimes it won't just be little and large, it'll be little, little and large. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Next thing I wanted to go over. I'm thinking about you. 4 words, off you go.
Je pense de toi.
We've done this before, Susie. Je pense de toi is 3 of those words are correct, 1 of them is wrong. De is wrong.
Tu penses
Du.
toi.
Penser de
Penser de.
is when you have a big cognitive problem to solve. Qu'est-ce que vous pensez de la situation?
Yeah.
And because there's a de, as we know, when we have a de and then something else, and we get rid of both of those elements, what does that leave us with? It leaves us with an en.
Yeah.
Say, I need the woman, j'ai besoin de la femme.
J'ai besoin de la femme.
Yeah,
J'ai
I
besoin
need
de la
her,
femme.
j'en ai besoin. Yes, you could say j'ai besoin d'elle, which would be, I need her. I need some flour, j'ai besoin de la farine. Say for me,
J'ai besoin de la.
j'ai besoin de la farine.
J'ai besoin de la farine.
Susie, you're getting rid of the de and the object that comes after de, and when you get rid of de and its object, what are you left with?
En.
When say that again, both of you out loud. When you get rid of de and its object, you're left with en. Just say that.
When you get rid of de and its object, you're left with en.
If you don't get rid of de, you just swap the object and you start with the object and then come with the verb. That gives you a don, doesn't it? Your de doesn't go; it just morphs. Okay. So I'm looking after. I occupy myself of the project. Of the masculine will give me.
Du.
Good go. I'm looking after. Je
m'occupe du projet.
The project, so the object is coming first. The object, which has a verbal phrase attached to it, is coming first. So when that happens, I need a... Good. So the project,
Le projet dont
je m'occupe,
je m'occupe.
will take place, or...
Aura lieu.
Good. Now, next one then. Okay. So, what was I just doing with you? Yeah. So penser. So anytime, what do you think of the problem in Syria? Qu'est-ce que tu penses? Qu'est-ce que tu en penses? Because we've got rid of de and its object.
De.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So think of something where it literally comes through your head. There's nothing to solve. There's no crap. There's no like, oh, good Lord, how are we going to solve a problem like Maria? There's none of that stuff. It's just merely passing through your mind. Your brain goes to that point. Yeah, like it goes up to that point. Penser à. Oh, Susie, I'm thinking of you. Je pense à toi. Yeah? Yeah? When we go places in French, what do we shorten là for? When we go on these journey verbs, so je vais aller là can become je vais... What's my replacement word for there? Lovely. And it is still a replacement. And replacements, so go before we all our normal, relationship, So say for me, I'm thinking.
Je pense.
I'm thinking about it. J'y pense. I'm thinking to it. I'm thinking there. Mime,
Okay.
think if it's
Okay.
floating in front of your head, it's a physical location.
Okay.
So, I haven't thought about that. J'ai pas pensé à ça. You might go, yeah, but there's a little bit of deliberation, Luke, and thinking if you're thinking about something rather than it just wandering through your head. Yes, I get the point. But generally, it just came into my mind is going to be ah. And any big, massive cognitive, what do you think, opinion. So if there's an opinion where you are going to give an opinion to someone else, de.
Okay.
Lovely, or I don't know what Luke thinks about that. Je ne sais pas ce que Luc pense de ça. No, Luke was thinking about that the day. Luke's brain was going there in topic within his skull. Oui, Luc m'a dit qu'il pensait à ça l'autre jour. Luc m'a dit qu'il y pensait l'autre jour. Okay? Good. To finish, I'm happy you came. Speaking to a tu.
Masculin ou féminin?
For the orally... for you, I see. Yeah, you be you. The guy can be, yeah. I'm happy. Just...
Je suis contente
Mhm.
que
Give me normal you. Remember these things? It will be one ingredient will change. Give me you came normally. Tu
tu es
good and again.
tu es
Venu.
venu.
One ingredient's going to change. Je suis contente que tu change that ingredient. Just change one ingredient. What's going to happen if you were happy that? You were happy that. What form of a word is happy? It is an emotion plus that.
Subjunctive.
Good. So, je suis content que tu sois venu. He has eaten.
Il a mangé.
It's weird he's eaten.
C'est bizarre
Qu'il.
qu'il soit mangé.
No, he has eaten.
Il.
Say I have.
J'ai.
Say he has, subjunctive.
Il est.
Good. Can you feel there's like a big sort of chunk of brain where that never links? Nobody goes straight to the A. I tell you why it happens. There's two reasons it happens, and sometimes even just knowing this helps. The first reason is that it's quite similar, especially when you start looking at notes and how things look written down, with I, A-I-double-L-E. Yeah, with the go one, isn't it? Okay. We kind of get around that though, because you've learned the go shortcut, because you go I and ear and all that business, okay? The next one is because it sounds too freaking similar to the basic normal word, j'ai, but that is how you find it. It sounds so stupid, and I'm so loath to use an English mnemonic, but it really works. What is the future block of have? Or. What letter does that start with?
A.
Great. What is the future block of go?
Iré. Yeah.
And what letter does I? So it's like their subjunctives are like the first letters. So I'm happy that you have decided. Je suis content que tu. Lovely.
Décidé.
The next thing is sometimes knowing these helps, sometimes knowing them complicates. How do you say you have arrived, Susie? He has arrived. Il
est arrivé.
Il est arrivé. Without the arrived, that would be il est, yeah? So you're used to saying il est. Your brain is used to saying il est. So you're going into a for the subjunctive. And in fact, when you give a lot of French kids a piece of paper and you ask them to write that, it's the same way that people write I would have come instead of I would have come, you know, when they write poorly. It's the same for that in French. Good. So give me, Luke is happy that we have maintained our good level of French. Off you go.
Luc est content que...
Put Luke's willy back on.
Que Luc est content
Mm-hmm.
qu'on est...
That we have.
Que?
Yeah, we have.
I was going to say que on. Qu'on est. I was using the we. I was using on rather than nous.
Oh, nice. Good pine. Yeah, lovely. Great. Absolutely fine. Yeah.
Qu'on est... maintenir. Maintenant. Maintenir.
Venu. What will tenir become then? Venir becomes
Venu.
Tenir becomes
Tenu.
Maintenir becomes
Maintenu.
Lovely. So Luke's happy, Luke est content.
Luc est content
Que
on est maintenu
our good level of French.
notre bien.
Notre adverb, not adjective. Adjective, not adverb. Our good level, notre
bon
lovely. Level, niveau.
niveau
Yeah.
de français.
Good. Say for me, he speaks well.
Il bien parler.
No, he speaks
bien
well.
parle.
He speaks well. Your mouth has got that going on because where does the adverb come? It comes after what number verb?
First.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can never do this.
No.
It's my bête noire. It's
Why is it? Because in other times in French you will go j'ai bien parlé. Yeah. So that's why, okay?
Parlez bien.
Okay, think about it like this. You've got to get something out. Okay, think of it like this. Did you ever get given when you were at school, or maybe even recently, those sorts of tins of all the different sorts of pencils and stuff, and you had all different coloured, you know. Adverbs are like that. They're not ultimately changing what you've drawn, but you're sort of shading them in, or sort of making a bit, you know. So I need you to have drawn something first to put an adverb there, or at least started drawing something. We can't just come out with an adverb first. Now, pronouns are like a sort of something rolling down a plank. You're very welcome to put the plank in place first before you even start the verb. Je le vois. Okay. Two more. I got up. Je me suis
levé.
Lovely. Okay. I had gotten up. When I go to had in the middle, I make my lovely.
Je m'étais
Good. Levé.
levé.
I will have gotten up. Je me
serai.
Will have. Je me
serai.
Lovely.
Je me serai lavé.
Good.
Levé.
Lovely. Remember. What do we do with all of these things? What do we do with auxiliary verbs? When people learn this, they go, oh yeah, the tense with the auxiliary. There's plenty of tenses with the auxiliary, isn't there? There's j'ai mangé, j'avais mangé, j'aurais with an S mangé. You're only changing one ingredient at a time. Say, I left. Je suis
parti.
lovely. I had left. Just change one ingredient at a time.
J'étais parti.
I will have left.
Je serais parti.
Good. I would have left.
J'aurais. No.
Je serais.
Je serais parti.
Because why would you go into have when you're in B? The whole verb thing is in B.
The whole thing's, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? Good. Final thing. I did a video on this. The guy asked for a video on this, but I think for you guys it's fairly obvious. There are some verbs that you can use transitively and they are no longer être. So this is separate to verbs that are normally avoir that you make être because they're reflexive. You're using them reflexively. These are verbs that stand alone without the me, the te, the ne, will be être verbs. But if you use them with an object, they will become avoir. Say for me, I went out using the verb sortir. Je
suis sorti.
Susie, swap it for have and say, I have taken out the banana. Swap the middle verb for have.
J'ai sorti.
Does that feel weird at your moment for you? Yeah. So give me, I've taken out the banana. J'ai sorti
La
banane from my bag. De mon sac.
sac.
Good. To go up, je suis
Monté.
Good. I have put up the photograph, feminine photo, la photo. J'ai
monté la photographe. La photo.
La photo. Photograph is the job. Good. I've taken down the shoes. I've taken the shoes down. Descendre. What do you think it's going to be with shoes? J'ai descendu. Yeah.
Les
Chaussures. Good. Return. I return. Je suis retourné. Give me. I return the book to the library.
J'ai retourné le livre
Lovely.
à la bibliothèque.
Lovely, because there's an object coming in, yeah? One more. This is annoying and it's the sort of thing you'll enjoy. If you yourself have still gone up physically, by definition, if you go up or down, mountains or stairs or whatever, anything, a ladder, une échelle, as where we get echelon from, yeah, the upper echelons of society, because an échelle is a ladder, the echelon is the rung. If you go up or down a ladder or a mountain or a whatever stairs, by definition, even though you yourself are still the thing that's going up, because there's an object in that sentence, it will switch to avoir. So strictly, I have gone down the stairs, j'ai descendu l'escalier. Even though you went down, je suis descendu. And that's one of the ones that people debate, but that is the better grammar for it. Yeah, j'ai monté la montagne. I went at the mountain. People go, je suis monté la montagne, but it's j'ai monté la montagne. Okay. I suppose it's sort of like saying I mounted the saddle. Like you're mounting something out. You're still going up, but you're yeah. Yes, good.